So I'm getting lots of questions around fixed rate mortgages versus variable rate mortgages. So I guess the answer I'd give is a little bit more expansive than usual. Normally, I'd say fix for 5 years, forget about it. Yeah, take the hit on a little bit higher interest rate, and don't look back, because over the next 5 years, rent will rise, and you should be able to cover that, in ample time. By the time you come to refinance, the cost of the actual property would have risen as well, and you'll be able to extract more of your property money out of it. Having said that, right now, because of all the mess that the government's made, the swap rates and the borrowing rates have significantly gone up. Right now, I think as I speak, today is the 23rd of November, the fixed rate, 5 year fixed rate, is above 6.5%. That used to be 3 months ago 3.75%. Okay, that's not just to do with the government mess up, it's to do with the inflation rate that we're having and the Bank of England putting the base rate up. So to answer the question a bit more fully, the anticipated rate that the Bank of England will probably go to as a base rate will be around 4.5%, something like that. So if that's the case, that means borrowing rate will be the base will be around at least 5.5. So because the bank needs to make some money out of lending. So if it's 5.5, that means you're probably looking at a fixed rate around 6%. So that's the worst case scenario. If base rate goes up to 4.5% or more, that's to do with how quickly inflation starts coming down. That's to do how quickly we all feel the squeeze, we stop spending. And also inflation's at 11-12% apparently, and out of that, about half of it is to do with food cost and energy costs, because come to the summer or spring summer, that will hopefully start to settle down and inflation will start coming down. So if that's the case, then Q1 we might see bank base rate 3.5%. That means lending rate around 5%. So to answer the question, would I fix? So right now I wouldn't fix for long term for 5%, for 5 year fix, purely because it's a lot higher than I think what it would be. Having said that, I just did 2 the other day. You roll with the punches, you make decisions as they come along at that time, and at that time we been refinancing to put all my money out, and I had to just sign on the dotted line. 2 out of 100, it's okay, we can live with. But if we were gonna do it now, we wouldn't do it, because I'd rather sit on it for a few more weeks, see Christmas out perhaps, and I think the fixed rate will start to drop. As and when it starts to drop below 5% fixed for 5 years, as long as the deal works and you can cash flow it out, you leave money behind as a profit, then I'll fix it for 5 years and not look back, move to the next project as I go along.